Why your child can't focus, and it's not ADHD. What if I told you that your kid's inability to focus isn't a disorder, it's a malnutrition, and it's being caused by chemicals in 93% of school lunches. The chemical is glyphosate, the main ingredient in Roundup weed killer. And here's what most people don't know. Glyphosate doesn't just kill weeds, it's a chelator. That means that it blocks nutrients from being absorbed into plants. Even at drift levels, tiny amounts floating from nearby farms, glyphosate reduces nutrient uptake by 80 to 95%. I'll say it again. The food your child is eating has up to 95% fewer nutrients than it should. They're eating empty calories that look like food but barely nourish their bodies. When kids don't get proper nutrients, their brains can't function properly. They need B vitamins for focus and mood regulation. They need iron for oxygen and into the brain. They need vitamin D for cognitive function, omega-3s for your brain development, and protein for neurotransmitter production. Without them, you see poor concentration. You see mood swings, irritability, hyperactivity, anxiety, depression, learning issues. And what do? Well, we diagnose them with ADHD and we put them on medication, when really they're just hungry at a cellular level. Recent testing of school lunches found that labs literally said they were more toxins in the food than there were nutrients. Kids are being served food that contains glyphosate at levels 25,000 times higher than what's known to cause damage. They're being given food that has heavy metals at levels that are 6,900% higher than the safe limits that are supposed to be in water. Okay, they're given food that includes pesticides that have been banned in 86 other countries. Provides almost no nutritional value. We're not feeding our kids, we're poisoning them slowly while we're starving their brains. And then we're getting mad at them and frustrated because they're not doing what we want them to do. And then there's this devastating cycle where the kid eats nutrient depleted, chemical laden food, the brain doesn't get what it needs to function, the kid struggles with focus, behavior, emotions, gets diagnosed with all these behavioral disorders, then put on medication with these side effects, and they're still eating the same toxic, nutrient poor food. These problems continue, they get worse. And then we wonder why the childhood mental health issues are skyrocketing. The answer isn't more medication, it's better food. Studies show that when children eat organic, nutrient-dense whole foods, behavior improves within weeks. Focus and concentration increases. Mood stabilizes. Academic performance goes up. Physical health improves because their brains are finally getting what they need to work properly. We can't make America healthy again or our kids healthy again while we're still using glyphosate, period. Demand organic